appreciate that. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I thought
Sean was
going to be
I just can't
with me
switch it off
tonight.
like Rob.
Yeah, I haven't got it set up like that yet. I thought Sean was going to be with me tonight, however, he's not because, well, we're going to call him lazy. Jordan doesn't race on a Tuesday, so by the looks of it, you've just got me. They may join, they may also join. I've got my live chat up, so I'm sure we'll find out if they're watching. I've missed a little bit. First 5 minutes of qualifying. So without further ado, let's go out here. It could be scary. I keep sliding off here. So hopefully it goes well. I hate that off track there. Go past the death sign. Getting started up.
100th off doing a 28.
Yeah, well, that is well and truly barbecued that lap.
Good for me.
I'm just barbecuing the laps at the moment.
Well, there goes that lap.
Sorry, mate. It's all good. I thought I should have followed the tail. Yeah, I tried to stay out of his way and got mured.
This is going to be apocalyptically slow.
I was up as well.
Yeah, it never happens when you're down. It's only ever when you're up.
I pressed the wrong button, mate. It's just that that's the second time. He's the one that got me coming out of the pits.
Yeah, it pisses you off a bit.
You let me know if you get on one, because I'm just using up fuel at the moment.
Yeah, I'm ish on one, but at the moment you've got a pretty healthy gap, so just keep going.
Had.
Yeah.
Is that out of sympathy with it, Chris?
Yeah, it doesn't say much. It doesn't actually have much data to work with in qualifying. Got him. Yeah, I've found that you can't even ask for things like track temperature or that from crew chief when you're in quali.
Same place.
I'm on one, Hayden. Thanks, mate. Fucking barbecued it.
We'll have to get a new set of tyres.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bit different to GT, especially in the race. They can change them at the same time in the V8s.
Yeah.
Thanks, Shane.
Right.
All good.
Da, 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 da.
Clear right.
Thanks, Joe. No, I can see you're on a good lap.
Are you serious?
Someone take you out.
Ooh, she's a wild lap.
Car right. Clear right.
Thanks, Rick.
Go past Jace.
Thank you. I'm only like 0.03 up, but every 100 counts.
Yeah, I barbecued it back there.
Whoop, off track.
I hate that one. It's so nice to get the car over, but you're always getting off track.
On your right. Clear right.
Hectic.
That was wild.
Yeah, well, wasn't much chance in catching that.
Expecting the appropriate amount in front. Just can't quite whack 28s. Could be slower than that in the race anymore.
What time did you do, Rob?
128.3.
Good stuff.
You're at 128.7, I'm at 129.01.
Yeah, I reckon I should probably be up around at 28.5.
Wrong button, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
I did that before.
Yeah, I've just done it. I've done it, you. Sorry, fellas. Yeah, me twiddling me thumbs on the wrong buttons again.
Anyway, they're qualifying, they'll get the shits in a minute. I got the famous Ricky Bobby on my broadcast.
Why, thank you.
That's right,
I've got
I
the
had-
leader of our session disappearing in front of me.
I had Ben Christensen up before.
So sorry,
Was
mate.
that when I crashed in front of you?
No, because I was driving.
Oh, thankfully you didn't get me
All
crashing.
good, mate. I'm a moving chicane.
I picked a pretty good apex and got a fair bit of mid-corner speed, and I'm sorry I couldn't go anywhere.
Like I said, mate, I'm just slow tonight.
I'm slow every night.
Aren't we all? One last blast.
Yeah, I'm giving it one last shot.
Yeah, I put a new set of tyres on, but
Thank
I probably
you.
should have put a litre or two of fuel in, but oh well.
Ben, can you come around me, see if I can follow you around, pick something up, try and get the 28s?
Yeah, I'm just going to drive the wheels off at this next couple of laps.
Whoop. Sorry, Craig, I was too busy.
Sorry, Jake.
I feel like just pulling over.
I was trying to throw the route there for you, buddy.
No, it was all my fault. I was too busy fist pumping myself.
Dude, what are you up to? Don't just wander back across onto the racing line like that. What the fuck?
Somebody's searching to get banned from OSR.
Can't hear it.
Oh, he just keeps swearing on the channels, and every time he swears he gets a warning. But he just doesn't listen to it.
I put new tyres on and like put in a little bit of fuel, enough to do like 2 flying laps. Just going down the back straight, and then there's like Michael's Spit Hill dude just like turned out in front of me. Now I've got full fuel again.
Did it.
Got it!
Just behind you by 100 or something.
Yeah, I just went faster. 28.1.
1 watt.
Might have been just that little bit.
128.1.
1.
Might have been just that little bit of toe.
136.
Ah, yes, I still beat you.
Yeah, I buggered up the last corner. Probably should have been into the zeros, but my fault.
I can't get that last corner right.
My biggest problem is just up ahead. I'll show you where it is. This corner here, where I've just run off, this is my biggest problem. And I'm out of fuel.
Checker flags out, B9.
Good luck, everybody.
Rocket on the starter back into pits.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Engage limiter.
I don't know if I got the checkered flag before or after I went over
50
the line.
metres.
Not sure if it matters.
You're allowed to finish the lap, as far as I know.
Yeah, I believe so.
Doesn't matter, just stuff.
Well, even so, I wasn't going up any higher. I did a 128.136. Oh no, there was a car. Oh, Rob, you prick! I've done a 136. I was just looking, going. There's me on a 28.136, and then a gap up to Mesimo on a 27.8, and then I went, hang on a second, something's changed, and it's Rob has slotted in ahead of me on a 124.
That's because the
Yes.
I fucked up the last corner as well. I should have been in the 27s.
You cheeky bugger.
Well, Rob, have a look at my time, mate. I told you you were always 1 second faster. He is exactly 1 second faster. I'm a 128.847. He is a 127.847.
No, Rob's a 128.1. 127.847 is Ashley Ruskin.
Well, our session,
Oh, it is too, yeah.
Dale, our new cadet, did bloody well. Nice work, mate. What did you get in the end, Dale?
I think he's taken out Rob and myself.
What did you get, Dale?
Who's that?
Is Dale dead?
Oh, he has too. Must have.
What'd I do?
What'd you get?
What'd you get time-wise? You did
28.115.
Oh, that's close. So we're going to be just about on top of each other, Dale, Rob and I, for the start.
And then, no, the dude in front of me was a 114.
So I'll be second split easy, but he's got 4 sessions up, so there must be a few guys.
Depends how many actually join him. I don't know. Is the pits lane short here, or?
It's tiny.
I think so, yeah, it's tiny.
Yeah, because I know the speed limit's 50 instead of 60. Rightio, guys. Well, there we all are. Yay. We've been up and down a bit. We have 4. We had 4, and then down to 2. Oh, my back. Right. So that's qualifying done. Yes, I am still here.
Dale, that's good going, considering you've only been in this car a couple of times and never on this track in these cars. That's impressive, mate.
I reckon he should be driving a real car.
Children can do anything. No fear.
I say put him in the XLs and take him to the XL Championship.
Sure. Pull your wallet out.
That's what I was just about to say.
If I had the wallet to do it, I'd be doing it already for myself.
Well, I'm going to put a couple of things back together in my car, and the local boys down here are all going to have a run. Isn't that right, Ricky Bobby?
It's the first I've heard about it, but alright.
I'm going to come and live in Melbourne. Oh, Sydney. Okay, yep, sure.
No ring-ins, man. No, that's the Maroon disease. It's not coming anywhere near us.
Ooh, Jordan and I'll bring down our maroon car. It is actually maroon too. We'll bring down our maroon car to take it on. We'll have shootouts, maroon v blue. Is yours blue at all, Steve?
No.
Oh, well, that makes it a bit harder.
It's the fastest colour for a few seconds.
Well, red is fastest.
That's right.
Well, that's it. So it's maroon and red. It's very hardly distinguishable.
No maroon in my car.
Oh, well, technically it's probably red, but it's kind of like an off-red, so it's maroon.
Oh, no, that's probably not true. There's a few bug strikes up the front.
It's a 92 model Swift that we've pulled the 1.3 out of. I said put a G16B in it, but Jordan wanted to do it cheaper and had a KL lying around. So it's being turned into a rear-wheel drive KL-powered 92 model Swift.
Nice.
Basically, the idea is that it's going to take down one of the local M3s in the... I can't even remember the name of the comp. M3 or M4 or something. It should be faster around a track then.
When's your mother want a car back?
You'd have to ask Jordan about that. It was his mother's car.
Oh, well, I'm coming up to Queensland next year to do the, what is it, the 6 hour, I think it is, or is it the 12-hour regularity in Queensland?
Lakeside?
That's the one.
Oh, that is literally a 15-minute drive, if that, from my house.
There you go. And it'll
Might
be
have
in
to
a
come and
Beamer.
watch. Ooh. Need a co-driver?
You get some funds together, and yes, we do need 2 more drivers as far as I understand.
See how I go with fun. It also depends on what the funds are, considering I'm only working a casual job.
Much. Yeah, man, it's not much less than your sim.
Well, my biggest problem is I don't have a racing license anymore.
They cost you $100 online.
Yeah, do you still have to be part of a car club?
sure, mate, to be honest.
Because yeah, I had one of the level 2 speed licenses, but that expired.
L2S, yeah, that's what I had.
Yeah, it expired
Just
a while
jump
back.
online and do it again. That's easy. That's an online thing. That's not a problem. But anyway, it's not my car, so it'll be up to the owner. But
Yeah.
as far as I understand, a couple more people we're looking for.
See how we go. Jordan
only,
wouldn't have the funds, but yeah,
without knowing, it's something along the lines of $1,000 for your drive.
it's not too bad.
No, not at all. It's probably not even that much. I'm just picking a figure.
Yeah, no. Because I was going to. Dad never had the money. He was actually in the early 2000s, like the year 2000, was actually meant to go over to the US and engineer the Indy lights. So like your Super 2s, but to IndyCar.
Very nice. Yeah,
and
those
then
Indy lights were. I used to watch those.
yeah, well, he was because they were. I don't know if you remember GDP over here as a category.
Yeah, vaguely.
There was a rather rocket ship Skyline that used to compete in it. Except the driver wasn't too fast. He just had all the money to fund the car. And they were picked as a whole team to go over. And my brother came along, and one of the other guys, they had a kid come along, so it was an all or nothing deal, so it ended up being nothing. But that's kind of where all the money for me to go and do motorsport went.
I'll be back in a minute.
I hope they get their sessions up soon. I got a bloody meeting at 10:30.
Ooh, you're gonna miss the start.
Yeah, it's how many minutes practice is it? 10 minutes practice, isn't it?
10 minutes. Usually the sessions don't come up until about 45. I would be saying you're probably not going to be done the race until at least 11:15.
Sounds about right.
Bugger. Can't really miss the call either. Shit.
Just pull it up while you're racing.
True, actually. I'll get the phone close.
Just plug it into your headset.
Actually, it's a good idea. I'll go and get some other headset.
That's what I really like about mine. I can literally just plug mine straight in. I think Christ for that Slater will play in the grand final.
they up yet?
Nyeh. However, in good news, Slater is free to play the grand final.
Does any of you care about AFL?
Not particularly. I'm from Queensland.
Well, this will still make sense. The dude that finished like third in the best and fairest, which is like
Your
pretty much the
Brownlow
best.
thing.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
I understand that much.
didn't get invited to the event.
What?
Yep.
That's a bit fucking rude.
Yep.
I would be throwing my dummy out of the cot. But, like, wouldn't all the players come along? Even if, you know you're not getting it, but wouldn't you all come along? It's, that's the kind of thing where everyone is there to congratulate the player and so, yeah.
Nah, you have to be invited by the AFL.
Well, that's just... I would have said invite all the players, and those who can't come, they can't come, but that's a bit out there.
Mm-hmm.
For some unknown reason, my back has just become sore in this seat, in which it has not done in the last couple of years of using this frame.
It's getting old.
Not that chestnut again.
Back in my day, when my seat didn't hurt me.
How do you mute Discord again, Rob?
It's in one of the settings. So if you can see your name at the bottom with the little three little icons next to it.
I might utilise that shortly with bloody peanut gallery over here.
If you hit the cog icon, it's called user settings when you hover over it.
Hey, we're up.
Hey, top split.
Same.
Running away.
If you then hit keybinds, there's a toggle deafen, which is basically mute, and you just set it to a keybind and then press that keybind to do whatever you want.
Yeah, all good.
Good luck, guys.
I got split 2 for being slow.
You weren't even that much slower.
Be the top of the field, though.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very tight.
I was going to say, yeah, you'll be right up the front considering both Rob and I are in top split. That's the thing, if I hadn't changed my lap time, if I hadn't have done that last lap, I'd probably be starting just about on pole again.
I would have been preferred to be a little further back.
The easy way is just to get a great start and rocket ship away from everyone so that they can't crash into you. That's my preferred method.
Does anyone here use JRT?
What is JRT?
I'm going to take that as a resounding no.
I did back in the day.
Okay.
Rob will be able to give us fuel numbers if that's what you're asking.
Oh, no, I was just wondering if anyone else used it.
Sean does. I used to, but because I stream and I use caps, it has a fuel calculator built in. So instead of using 2 programs, I just use that. It's pretty good.
Yeah, fair enough.
Is that actually on your main screen, or do you see the Caps Fuel calculator on another screen?
I have a fourth screen above my triples that has all that stuff on.
Yeah, thought it might have been up there.
Has chat, fuel, calculator, my OBS, and my Streamlabs, because I can't actually read who follows on the OBS screen, so I've just got it up so I can see who's followed and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I'm still here being a pleb on my 19-inch, so...
I'm going to be somewhere around 3 or 4, I reckon.
I'm actually not too far from the front. I could be a lot further back.
We might have a slight issue.
Uh-oh.
I've never started one of these cars before.
Have you got your clutch set?
Yeah.
Okay, usually your best bet is, so if you sit in pit lane, bring your revs up just until the car starts to limit, so it'll only be like a third of the throttle, if that, probably a quarter.
Yeah.
And it'll just start making a banging noise.
The red light's just popping sort of intermittently, not fast.
Yeah, it doesn't want to be smack.
Red light popping slow.
I get it to have just a banging noise, and basically I drop the clutch.
The track temperature is
and
increasing.
Once it
It's
bites,
now 41
I then
Celsius.
start getting into the throttle, and usually I get an okay drive away.
Ah, okay, we're good. I figured it out.
So, just to confuse matters, I tend to drop the clutch slowly.
Yeah, it is a bit of personal preference, but yeah.
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you.
I usually, as from what Stephen was saying, I usually keep the revs up a bit higher
Clear
myself.
left.
I like in a real car, I also ride the clutch a tiny bit.
Yeah, I probably do it a little bit. I kind of just go on feel. I've done it that many times in these, so...
You just want no wheel spin, pretty much.
A small amount, very small amount. Hold on, I'll go back to pits and practice with you.
At least they gave me like a practice grid.
Nope.
Where are you?
Just like at the exit.
Who's in the pink
Okay, there you are, yep.
Commodore?
Okay.
Be Matt and I think
I'll go
There's a car behind.
Dale
Take care,
might be
rejoin
as
him.
well.
Yeah, I am.
I'm in the pink Commodore as well.
So we've got 3 pink Commodores. Or at least 3 pink cars anyway.
So yeah, I've got about a quarter throttle. It's just as it starts banging and the lights start flickering.
Yeah.
And I kind of drop the clutch and pick the revs a little bit, and you'll just hear a little bit of a "arr,"
Yep, I go.
and it usually, and you can
What
usually
did you
get pretty well straight into the throttle after that. The main thing is, if you hear it start spinning up, just hold your throttle a little bit and try and get that wheel spin to stop and then get into it.
I believe.
Fastest lap for Scott, 128.53.
Should be good.
You'll be alright. You learn as you go, you learn
Disengage
to
limiter, car
do it
approaching,
with
watch your
higher and
mirrors.
higher revs. Just how to do it and still get it away.
Probably wasn't helpful starting it on the grass.
There's a car behind. Take care, rejoin him.
Your other option is, if you do hear it start to go, to spin back up on the wheels as you take off, you can
Good
usually
evening, everyone.
snap second gear.
Welcome to round 2 of the OSRV Development Series, brought to you by Virtual
figure it out.
Racing
Should be
School
doing
and CPR Car Parts.
Start
Tonight we've got a
with- that's
24 lapper
basically-
here at Oulton Park, and we're at the pretty much maximum
Figured it
bridge
out.
size of 39, so
28.1, I think you'll be fine.
obviously it's not the biggest track in the world, so a couple of things tonight. Firstly, you got to be careful at turn 1 and turn 2 down the hill. but turn 1 especially is always a
Hey, if
tricky
I
post
see all the
here,
cars
so
flashed away
a
from
little
the
bit of
track,
care
is
and make
that
sure you
me?
get through and so you can enjoy the race.
Yeah.
Yes.
Apart from that, it's not the biggest track in the world, so if there is blue flags, please get out of the way if you're getting blue flags. Your safest opportunity, and let the lead lap guys go through.
It's really
Likewise,
unusual. I
if you're
might
one of the
stop
leaders, be
recording
a little bit
after, I reckon.
patient and make sure you get past safely. Usual things apply. You can hit any time after the end of the second lap,
Just hit
so
the
that is
sign
just
as
as you're
well.
about to start lap 3.
Only a select few
And
cars, not all
yep,
of
you
them.
can do what you need to
It'll
do in
be
the
to
pit
do
stops.
with how many cars you're
Yeah,
actually
that pretty much
letting
covers it. Be careful at the
display
start,
at any
please,
one
and
time.
hope you enjoy the race. Good luck.
Thanks, mate.
I get it from time to
Cheers, mate.
time, but usually it ends up okay.
What was it? All cars or
Thanks,
just a
Simon.
certain amount?
All.
Then yeah, it's more likely a connection.
Yeah, depending on how
Okay, so I
bad your
just stop
connection
green.
usually is, often it'll clear up, but it's up to you how you want to go with it.
I got 96 down and 40 up or something, so
None of that makes sense to me.
It's
that's as
about the
fast
same
as
as
you
me.
can get.
Right, well you should be okay.
I get it like occasionally, maybe like one race out of 10. I just keep an eye on it. If it keeps happening like every like minute or so, then it's a connection issue that is most probably on your end. If it's just once, it might just be just a random glitch.
Yeah, my frame
Yeah,
rate's
I
quite
get it.
low when I'm near the pits anyway, so
Oh yeah,
don't want to
definitely.
risk it.
Mine's sitting at about 116, 117 I think my frame rate. But I usually get it once every 2 or 3 races, but it
luck,
only
all.
happen a couple of times and it'll be all good for the night.
Alright,
luck, boys.
you call a fuel number when you know it.
Yeah, we'll do. When I get in there, I'll call the number and then I'm going to mute just for the first few laps.
Cool.
Yeah, some quiet would be good.
30 litres it says currently.
I'm
I
dead
would recommend
smack
changing that
back.
now, mate. I would, yeah, Dale, I would recommend changing that to around 30 litres now while you're on the grid.
You did.
Yeah, but do we get tyres at the pit stop?
Yes.
We do, yeah.
Easy.
There we
Good
go.
luck, everyone. Be
We are
careful at the start here, please.
We are side by side by side.
I'm starting on the
Good
top of
luck,
the hill.
everyone.
I'm starting in 4th.
B23, 24 laps. Okay, Ben, here we go. Don't fuck this up. Green, green, green. Right side. Right side's clear.
Sorry, Ashley.
Good start, keep it up.
Can't win the race there, mate.
Yeah, I accidentally squeezed Rob out with a bit of a knee-jerk reaction to what was going on in front.
th place. The gap in front is now 0.8. The gap to new one behind is now 0.8. The leader has just done a 128.55. Sector 2 is 0.8, off the pace. Car right, clear right.
Got squeezed out. Just watch out, Dale. That guy doesn't mind a squeeze.
No, Ben. Come on, track limits.
Yeah, alright.
Car left. Don't give up. Keep him under pressure. Clear left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. Car left. Still there. Clear left. Car ahead is Clark. B27. Track limits, come on, car right. Still there. Right side's clear. Our refueling window opens on lap 8. It'll end on lap 16.
How much fuel will I need to finish?
For 8 hours. We should need about 1,008 litres.
How much fuel will I need for 20 laps?
For 20 laps. We estimate we'll need 70 litres. Shit, Ben. Track limits. Come on.
What's the track temp?
The track temp is now 41 Celsius.
No wonder I'm struggling. It's 6 degrees hotter than I thought I was.
Sorry, man.
No worries, bro.
You're the man. Stay on it. B20. Car right, clear right.
Well, that would explain my problems so far. It is a lot hotter than I thought it was, which would explain why I'm struggling to stop. So, now that I've actually thought to check that, it's time to pull the braking zones back a little bit. Hopefully we can keep it on the road.
23rd place. Come on, we should be doing better than this. That last lap was a 1:30.67. Keep it between the white lines or we'll get a penalty.
I'm pitted early and it told me to put 26 into the finish.
Can you not
Yeah,
block,
sorry about
dude?
that start, Rob.
Not your fault, dude, not your fault.
Yeah, a couple of knee-jerk reactions. Yeah, the track's also a lot hotter than I thought it was, so I've been up a couple of times.
Same.
Yeah, it's 41 track temp.
You gotta be kidding me, don't you?
Watch your speed. 100 metres,
24 litres, did you say?
50 metres.
26.
Okay, I'm putting in 27 just to be safe.
Bombs away, eh?
There's traffic behind, keep your wits about you.
Chris, I don't know whether I didn't give you room or you got air and collided, but sorry, that certainly wasn't intentional. That wasn't fair for both of us.
If you're coming fast, just give us a holler.
What are you doing, mate?
I think we're much for matches.
Yeah, possibly.
Okay, Ben, the next car is Radish.
I'm in third, not panicking.
Chasing you down. Was. Fuck.
I'm in 14th and I'm shitting bricks.
Yeah, Rob and I have stopped already.
Fuck. Sorry.
Radish in front is pitting. P24.
Sent it into the trees. Got all the way down to 16th.
P23.
Catch JP.
Damn it, I just kill switched the car.
Oh shit.
That's not helpful.
In fourth now.
Thanks, Ben.
Peters is now leading. B24, you've just done a 130.68.
What the hell, mate?
That was a 130.86. Your lap times are pretty consistent. On your right. Still there. Clear right.
Sorry if I squeezed you there.
No, but I stopped early to let you by.
Stay with him,
The
on.
next car is Harris.
Just making a few too many silly mistakes and I don't want to hold you up.
Thanks, Steve. I'm making the same silly mistakes too, so it's all good.
E2.
Yeah, it was those ones when you got within 2/10 of the back of the car and I thought, ooh, uh-oh.
With respect. Sorry guys, I'm really freaking here.
All good.
What you doing?
Good button.
P20.
Peter, I'm not going to argue with you. It's what we decided.
pass.
Peter, I'll talk to you afterwards, after the race if you want to talk about it.
No, Ben. Track limits. Come on. Second place. Car right. You're halfway home. Clear right. We think about 12 laps remaining on this tank. The next car is Peters.
Seriously, mate? Was that really necessary? Sorry to be a pain. Can you look at that one, Simon?
Sorry, mate. You break it earlier. Same as the last corner. Past there.
What do you guys think the fuel is?
About 26, 27 I think we put in.
P21. Watch the track limits. On your right. Right side's clear.
Thanks.
Car left to go.
Thanks.
Hold your line. Still there. He's still there. Clear left.
Sorry, Scott, I did that as best I could.
You did well, mate. That was good.
P22.
Yeah, I've already been punted off twice by the same guy. He's just completely destroyed my undercut.
I overshot the pit. Made my first mania.
Looks like I'm toast, guys. I just got taken out down the back straight. And 17 guys. See you later.
See you, mate.
Oh, fuck's sake, Ben. Track limits, come on.
God, this thing is unstable since that muppet hit me.
B28. First, fastest lap.
Sorry if I'm not talking too much, guys. This thing is really a bit of a handful to drive. It's really twitchy under brakes ever since that guy decided it would be a good idea to use me as a brake.
Let's see, Jacob.
Thanks, mate. Seriously, Jack.
B28, come on, get your head back into it. Keep it smooth, focus on these lines. That lap was a 130.88. We'll be warned about track limits.
original range on the track there, mate.
Yeah, that wasn't particularly friendly.
You did get sideways and cut the nose off me, mate. I know where to go.
Nah, not talking to you, mate. It was whoever drove back across the track.
Oh, right ahead, mate.
P19. Oh, Ben, come on, track limits. Push now, the guy behind is catching. Alright Ben, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left. P19.
Thanks, Jason. Thanks,
McQueen
Jason.
is now in the lead.
You're right, Tom. Go get him.
P18. We estimate 3 laps of fuel left. That last lap was at 131.69. Yellow flag. Okay Ben, the next car is Harris.
We're very close on fuel.
Yeah, I think I'll have a lap extra, but I did put in 28 litres.
Put in 22 and
You can have
yeah.
to fuel save.
Yep. Actually, I should make it.
Yeah, just watch your number carefully. If I catch it too much and you want me to, you can just sit in the tow for a while if you don't have anyone.
Nah, it says estimated laps 2.2, so we should be fine.
B17, 2 laps left. 2 laps of fuel remaining. Scott is leading the race.
Give me a second, go fast up here.
What do you do, mate?
15th place, 1 more lap to go. You've only got enough fuel for this lap. That lap was a 1:31.40.
I wonder what happened to Matt.
No, I don't know what happened to Rob either. All I saw was he was rotated here at the hairpin. I know I got punted off.
Nah, I think he was nowhere near anyone. I could see I think he walked up.
I ran slightly wide, following someone else.
Okay, just go out of fuel and sit in the middle of the apex. Yeah, nice. Yeah, Matt's got no rear wing.
Yeah, that Chad goer was blocking me last night like there was no tomorrow. He kept actually cutting my nose off.
He's a psychopath.
Yeah, well, he tried to tell me that I was taking dive bombs. It's like, mate, I was up past your B pillar at the braking zone.
He has no racecraft whatsoever. He's really fast.
Yeah, that's I noticed. Across the top he was getting away from me, but everywhere else I was up the inside of him.
Yeah, he can't drive.
B22, that's the end of the race. Never mind.
Great race, Dale.
Thanks, mate.
Oh my god. Sorry about before, guys.
That's all good, mate. We understand.
Oh, I was in that spot. The adrenaline was pumping. My arms were shaking. I couldn't turn the wheel smoothly. I was millimetres off the guy in front. The guy behind was millimetres behind me. And it was on for young and old. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thanks, Simon.
And then I stuffed up and hit the kill switch down the back straight.
Oh no.
Good race, fellas.
Cost me 2 positions.
I thought I had you last corner, Sam,
pits,
but you just covered just enough. Well done, bud.
But anyway, I just pressured the guy in front of me, ended up making a mistake down the back
Good
straight.
racing there, Andrew. Rocky.
So I came home in 7th.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, good race, fellas.
Didn't
hit each other, that was
made
good.
some mistakes early on, and then I think Rob locked up. I got punted
thanks, guys.
twice
Got me in the end, you bastard.
in 20 seconds by the same guy trying to tell me I was braking too early when I was on the limit of
yeah,
brakes.
Sam, you just moved under brakes, but
Gone off track for you.
Yeah, I just
yeah,
I didn't,
don't worry about it. It was a good race
two
because
things, I really didn't make a driving mistake, which is
nice racing at the end there, Ned. I wasn't sure if I was going to catch you in time.
yeah. Just again, sorry guys, I was just so on the edge of, just couldn't concentrate.
Good fun, guys. I must say though, guys need to stop getting on the mic and
Not like
whining.
you young blokes that are up there all the time.
You hear what Brett said?
Stop getting on the mic, mate. I got punted. The guy would have.
Even though I'm whining about whining.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got punted by a guy who had 30 odd k an
Oh,
hour
can't you
extra
stop
under him.
whining?
Let's see this speed difference. So as it was, I had gone past my braking marker and he hit me faster than I was going at that point.
I could whine you about my driving, but that's another story.
Who hit you?
I'll go back and have a look. Zachary Fellon.
Oh, okay.
He gave me a tap
Sorry if I had
just
this
that
up.
right-hander
Can't
just
do it.
before you go down the hill there towards the end.
Trying to fuel save quite a bit.
And then you go through one, right, and on the way back down the hill there, he just
It's
nailed
all
me
right,
from
Scotty.
behind and sent me
I
off
blew
into the
it going
grass.
into that right-hander. I was on the grass and I was looking out for you, and I managed to get back out there. But yeah, no worries, mate.
Tell you what though,
I
I think it
was
was
major
Craig
fuel saving
Newell
that a whole
took someone
lap
out in
to
front
try
of
and
me.
save.
He drove back across the track.
Yes,
Yeah, that
and
was
there's
me.
a 10-point penalty, I think it is, for every 15 incidents you have.
Bugger it, that means I'm going to have a 10-point penalty, because that Muppet gave me bloody 4, and that took me over.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
that must
I
be
got
mine in the
24
last
incidents in that one.
Me too!
I got 16.
But towards the end, I was just like, I got incidents, might as well use them.
Yeah, just be careful. Once you get to 15, you start getting penalty points. Rack up 100 penalty points over the season, you get a 1-race ban.
Jesus Christ.
It's just to try and weed out the guys who use the whole, like, pushed apart, like that guy that annihilated me from behind. He ended up, only because I got on the microphone to Simon and said, mate, can you have a look? Only then did he try and redress it. It's to stop guys pushing people out of the way to get past and using dirty tactics.
Can't believe it happened. Damn it.
I was going to say, what happened to you? Because you were a long way ahead, because I ran off the road twice and you just went off along and ahead, and suddenly you came out from the pits just in front of me.
Are you still in the session?
Yeah, I am.
Go to my lap 11 at the banked hairpin. The dude just like moved a little bit under the brakes, and I wasn't expecting it because I was going to go up his inside.
No problem. Glad you had fun, mate.
And
A little unlucky that, man.
I just stood on it too hard and whoop, bang, straight into the wall.
Yeah, you got to be really careful with these things, trying to stand on them. The one place I found, I think this is the first truck I found where you can really get the brake pressure up to 100%, and that's at the end of the straight. As you first get on it there, if you get on it just before that first little rise there, you can hit 100% and then trail and then get back on it as the hill starts again.
Just sucks though, because I reckon if I, what's it called? If I didn't have that little incident, I would have had like top 15. Or even top 10. What happened to the dude at the start that just didn't go?
Possibly. Some guys have problems with their gears. Some guys just completely botch their start. Can be a whole range of things. That's why I was apologising to Rob. Did a bit of a knee-jerk reaction to that. Ended up with me squeezing Rob.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see what happened. Yeah, you just pinch the brake trying to avoid him. It's pretty easy to do in these things.
Mm-hmm.
Right, well, that is us done for the night. 20 or 11, that's not bad. So yeah, unfortunately, I made a couple of mistakes. That guy hitting me in the rear really did not help. Really unstabilised the car for quite a while. It felt weird with the rear brakes. It made it quite a handful. And obviously, it gets crap all over the tyres and unsettles, and then having to push to try and stay back ahead of him with the car being unsettled. It just really, once I got back into a rhythm, it wasn't so bad. Got used to it, and everything was generally okay. But that is motorsport. Sometimes you run across some muppets, sometimes you run across some good guys. And as we're talking about Chad Vigard there last night with him cutting my nose off left, right and centre, some guys are really quick but have no racecraft, which is really unfortunate because they are quite quick.
Do any of you care about F1?
But yeah, that's the case. Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
That's just how it
Well,
happens sometimes.
How Ericsson kind of pays for his ride?
Yeah, standard.
Yeah, or he's been dropped for Giovinazzi.
So yeah, unfortunately, that's just the way it goes. That's the way the cookie crumbles in motorsport sometimes. So yeah, a little bit annoyed. Managed to get one place up on where I started, so could have been worse. I'll have 10 penalty points. Again, that's what does annoy me about the system, and they don't, unlike AMF, they don't clear after a certain number of weeks. But there's nothing I can do about it. Let's just maybe have a clean race. And that'll help us out a bit. Oh, pardon me.
Don't forget the race report docs are already up in this week's folder. So if you want to quickly fill them in while it's still fresh in your memory.
Oh yeah, thanks mate. What's next week's race?
I haven't looked that far ahead yet. Can't remember off the top of my head at the moment.
Oh good, cool. Oh, I got the schedule. Okay, so I'll have a look. See what we got. Going for the Watkins Glen boot. So it's got the chicane that we didn't have last season.
Sweet.
Boot.
Donington. So I've not.
Okay, so that's the one. Yep.
Not raced at Donington before. I did Watkins Glen classic boot, so it shouldn't be too much different. You just got to brake down that straight, do your chicane, and then get around. Should make it a bit easier so that you don't have so much load onto the car into that right-hand sweeper. Got Nürburgring at the 24 laps. I would really like to hope. I'm sure that's the GP circuit. Gilles Villeneuve 44 laps. That is going to be interesting. These V8s are quite interesting around there. That is the Canadian Grand Prix circuit with Wall of Champions. Can confirm I have hit it. So I don't know. Does that make me champion? Who knows? I wish. It really doesn't make me champion. Except for being a champion at hitting things. Brands Hatch Grand Prix. I know Brands Hatch. I haven't driven it on iRacing yet, but I do know that track. Sebring International. Have not driven there. Zandvoort. Have never even seen the layout. Phillip Island again. 46 laps. That is going to be interesting. And then week 12. End of November. 33 laps at Road America. I'm not sure if I can't remember. I did a time trial at either America or Atlanta for Jordan. Yeah, I don't know a lot of these circuits coming through, their layouts. So it's going to be a bit of a testing season for me, but this is why we've got the development series. Really helped me out last season. Let's hope it can do the same again. Although I like, racing at places like Bathurst and Laguna Seca, Watkins Glen, I should enjoy there. Phillip Island, I really like racing at those places, but at the end of the day, although I feel comfortable there, and hey, look, I got taken out and had a shocker race, didn't even finish in the OSR main game race at Bathurst. So that just goes to although Bathurst is known for things like that, that just goes to show that even at a track that you're comfortable at, things that can go wrong. The more different tracks we race at, the better we get, and that's big part of doing the OSR development series. A big thank you to those guys because it has certainly brought my driving a long way. And yeah, hopefully this continues to go well. I haven't seen, I'll take a look now. I haven't seen that Season 3 main game. Development series. They haven't got up.
Oh, does the race report save by itself?
Tabled yet. Yeah, maybe autosave. They haven't got a table up yet for it, so we'll get to that. I'll hopefully by next week they will have a points table up.
Google Docs.
For me to show you guys.
I just didn't know if because sometimes you have to drag it back into the things for it to
I actually went okay at Bathurst last week. Not so great here this week. But
yeah, I think that's usually just the app, like on your computer sort of thing. But yeah, when it's on their website, just auto-save straight away. I think it auto-saves every like 5 letters or something.
That's pretty cool. That,
yeah.
Supercar series? Cross my fingers. Yes, Season 4. So because I DNF'd last race at Bathurst, I have dropped right down to 65th. Finished that race and you're up here. A fairway. Jordan having missed out on the first race thanks to his internet.
What are we in?
Having a good race. He's in, where was it? 47th.
3.
So
yeah, week 3. I've put the dates as well.
Currently sitting in 10th.
So hopefully it's
in the
easier to find than it was
previously.
previously.
Should be somewhere up here around with Rob and Sean around that 5th kind of position. If I had finished last week and Jordan had been able to race the first week, we'd probably be well inside that top 5. But that's the way it happens. We can't do much about it. So yeah. See you guys tomorrow night. I hope both Jordan and Sean are on. I tried to guarantee at least Sean for tonight. Obviously, I dare say he has work early in the morning or was still at work today. Hopefully, both of them are here for tomorrow night. Almost certainly
I got pictures of everyone in our split as well, so don't need to worry about that.
Yeah. Did you get one with all 3 cars together on the grid?
No, but I can grab one.
Yeah, it'd probably be a pretty cool shot.
And Matt Cube wasn't that far behind us either. He was like 3 or 4 positions.
So yeah, it was actually quite cool.
I'll try and get a good shot.
Dale, so brand new to Velocity Sim Racing. You guys wouldn't have seen it when Jordan, Sean and I joined forces with them. Dale joined us just this last week, come from GT3. Tonight was only about the 4th time he's ever hopped in a V8 supercar, so
I was in an IMSA race before.
Really
Jake
impressive drive from him to do that. So great work to Dale.
Yeah. He beat Emily Jones was in it as well.
So yeah,
he beat Emily Jones by 45 seconds, and he beat me by a minute and a half, and I was in 3rd.
You still streaming, Rob?
And
that's crazy. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, my replay didn't save, even though I told it to. So I assume it crashed. So I can't get that picture.
Tomorrow night.
Don't know.
Bugger. Yeah, I didn't save mine. Yeah, tomorrow night, as I said, OSR main game. Hopefully Sean, hopefully Jordan. I should almost definitely be there. Rob, I imagine, will be there. Hopefully Stephen will be there. You racing OSR main game tomorrow night, Dale?
Yeah. If I do I have to sign up.
Well, you put down your car number and that. As long you've already signed up to the OSR league, so you'll be all good. But I'm sure we can work out putting your car name and that down in the forum, just so you got a dedicated number. You're more than good enough to do it. Trust me.
Cheers.
Yeah, just let me know what number you want.
So Dale will be there.
Just go like 27 or 227, something something like that, or 127. Doesn't really bother me.
Cool.
On that
I'll
note, thank
try
you
and
guys
do
for
that before I go to bed
watching.
tonight.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, so just put like
good night.
something and then 27.